Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? It's Brooklyn here, and I'm with Gabe the Magical Dog, of course, and I don't know if you can see him there. There he is. And we're just going for a little walk around the park. So I thought I would just also use the time to touch base with you because I haven't done a live for a couple of days. Anyway, what I wanted to do was share with you my experience of the sound and energy healing. So, as you know, Alicia works at our practice, and her area of interest and specialisation is Reiki. She's a Reiki master, and she also does sound and energy work. And she'd offered to give treatments to some of us working at the practice, which was all super exciting. And so yesterday I had my very first experience. I didn't really know what to expect. All I knew was I was excited because I love stuff like this. Anyway, so I'll walk you through what happened. So basically I went into the consulting room, and she has like a little bed in there, and like a massage table. And it's beautiful. Like there's candles, there's crystals everywhere, there's all sorts of interesting things, feathers and drums. Hi Marta, how you going? And chimes and all sorts of things like that. So it's lots of fun. Anyway, I laid down and closed my eyes, and she put a pillow over my eyes. It was all nice and dark. And I was just really listening to what she was saying. And she explained everything before she did it, which helped a lot because it put my mind at ease. Otherwise, I would have been a bit nervous about what was going on. But she just sort of said, "Oh, is it all right if I, put my hand on your arm?" Things like that. I was like, "Yep, that's fine." So she started off by, "Hey, Ali, how you going?" So she started off by putting her hand on my head, and she was breathing. I could hear her doing deep breathing. And then she'd take her hand off my head and give me information. And I couldn't believe it because the sorts of things that Alicia was telling me, there's no way she could have known. It was really surreal. I mean, she told me things about my family, and I know with you guys, like I'm pretty open about a lot of things, but not about what she was talking about. So I just don't know how she knew some of that. She also was able to tell me things that I've been struggling with over the last little while that I haven't shared with anybody. So that was interesting as well. So she used her hand by putting it on the crown of my head, and she was talking to me about chakras, and she did explain to me what each of the different chakras are for. And all of mine were fine, apart from my heart chakra, which was saying that my heart was a little bit closed. It was open, but it's like if you have a door and you don't close the door properly. That was my heart at the moment. And she was saying that maybe I'm trying to protect myself, or maybe I had some concerns around trust. And that kind of made a whole lot of sense to me with things that have been happening in my life over the last few months. And she went into that in quite eerie detail, actually, because as I said, I hadn't shared that with anybody, and it wasn't sort of stuff that she could have been guessing either. So from there, she kept talking to me about the different chakras, and then she put her hands on my feet as well, and she was getting energy there and giving me more messages about the information that she was getting. And that was talking about how I was, good boy, come on, good boy, grounded. So she got information that I was grounded. She could see like tree roots coming from my feet, and that was a good sign. She also said that I'm destined for bigger things, which was super exciting because you know me, I love something else to do, and I've always got something on the go. But apparently I haven't hit my limit yet. There's still more amazing things to do, so that's super exciting as well. The whole time she was sort of burning incense. She popped a crystal rose quartz on my heart chakra, and then she proceeded to do some healing work, and the healing work involved a lot of breathing by her and getting feedback from me, and also some chanting and some singing. So that was interesting because nobody's ever done anything like that for me before, and I really enjoyed it. And then she got drums, and she almost perhaps walked around the table with the drums and things like that, and I can't describe to you how interesting it felt have the vibration from the drums, it positively moved through my entire body. I could feel my entire body vibrating by the time she'd finished. And just hearing all of the different sounds from all of the different instruments was just amazing. And it really took me to a whole other place, you know. I understand now that I've been through it, I understand that everybody has a different experience. Some people report like being taken to a special place and they get quite visual with it. But for me, it wasn't like that. My experience was more empathic, I guess. I was more feeling and experiencing all the different moods and emotions rather than seeing things. But I highly, highly, highly recommend it. The whole session went for an hour and I didn't want to leave. Like straight after she'd finished, I wanted to say, let's do it again because it felt great and I felt a lot lighter. So that was interesting as well because I didn't go in with a particular problem or with a particular issue. So it was interesting to come out of it feeling lighter. So absolutely loved it. Would definitely do it again. I think this year, as part of my commitment to self-care, I want to do something like book in monthly massages or I don't know, monthly pampering things or monthly things just to look after myself. And this could definitely be something that I include in that self-care regime. And I'm so glad that I tried it. It was awesome. Other than that, it's been just an amazing week at the practice, as you probably know if you've been following the posts. So I just swap hands with the lead. On Monday, I put up a post about manifestation and I've since received private messages off people about their success with that. And the latest one was a lady this morning who manifested herself $1,200 in 3 days after implementing the strategies in that post. And it was just a very general post. So I'm super excited now. I have written an ebook and I've just asked a few people to test it and try it out for me before I sort of release it on the world because I want to make sure that it does actually work for you guys. And then once we know it does, you're most welcome to have a copy of it and manifest some money for yourself, which would be awesome. For me, as you know, I was able to manifest, it was 23K in 3 weeks and get myself out of the red in a particular area and into the black. So I'm working on a whole sort of program at the moment, but it's one step at a time, but you're most welcome to participate in that when it's up and going. The other amazing news was that we got told that we were finalists in the Peninsula Business Awards. I couldn't believe it. I was, nearly in tears on the phone when she told me. The lady called me to tell me. It was so amazing. It was just making me so, so happy. Come on, Gabe. Hang on, we've got another dog here. Okay. Sorry, I just keep an eye on my dog. All right, good boy. Come on, let's go. Good boy. Where was I? So that was really exciting, and I understand that we find out in the 2nd of May who won, and that's just so amazing because I never expected anything like that to happen when we applied. So much fun. The other amazing things are Brad's Empowering Mamas program. His client there gave birth during the week and the program went really successfully. She gave birth, I think it took 16 minutes for her to deliver an 8-pound-ish baby. I'm not sure on the details, Brad can tell you more. And she was comfortable throughout. So that was exciting. Also, Jess, our dietitian, and Brad, for those of you who don't know, Brad's our hypnotherapist. They also have a program for weight loss. So that started this week and clients came and joined that. So that was really exciting. And then NDIS started this week in Frankston. So, well, not just Frankston, but my practice is in Frankston. That's why I'm saying Frankston. So we're all really excited about that because we deliver services to people who do have disabilities, and it's just nice to know now that those people will be able to get the help that they need without necessarily having to find money out of their own pockets. So that's really exciting too. And then we got approached by another medical clinic who's like such a long way away from us, but apparently some of their patients have been watching our videos in reception, and they've been saying to their doctors that they only want to come and see an all psyched up psychologist, which is really so lovely. But anyway, one of the directors of the clinic has called us, and we've had a conversation about organising for one of our team to go out there and help them out. They've got 34 doctors and a really big waiting list apparently, so it's really important that we get out there and help them as quickly as we can, and of course we're happy to do that. So, oh my gosh, there's just so many exciting things that have been happening, and I'm also going to be in training on Friday, Saturday and Sunday next week, because as you know, as part of being a good therapist or a good practitioner, you always need to go and do training, so you've got the latest tools and techniques and things like that. The training that I'm doing is around mindset work, so I'm really excited to share with people what I learn, because I know it's going to help them. So that's pretty cool too. Okay, I think that's about it, guys. Other than that, I'm just going to go and finish walking Gabe, then just go home and relax and just have a day off today as I'm not at the practice. Anyway, I hope you're all having a lovely afternoon too. If you're interested in any of the things I've spoken about, that's cool. Just send me a little comment or private message. It's no problem. We've also started going again on Instagram, but I'm still working on that. It's a work in progress. Not enough hours in the day, unfortunately. But you can check us out there. I've also got a new Instagram account that I've recently opened. It's for manifesting. So I'm having a closed Facebook group for that. If you're interested, you're most welcome to join it. It officially launches on the 1st of June. I just want to make sure before I open it up to everybody that I've got some really good content in there, because I want you all to kick a few goals early on in the program so that you can be cashed up and happy, because money is a resource, and when you've got that resource you can use it to get more resources, make your life and those lives around you a little bit happier, a little bit easier. Anyway, have a lovely afternoon, and I'll talk to you a bit later. Bye everyone.